What's up, everybody? Ratings Pending is back.
Yes, sir.
We're in Plainville, Connecticut at AMC Theaters, and we are here today to see Good Boys.
Seth Rogen, Superbad with kids. I'm all in.
Listen, everything Seth Rogen does is gold.
Yes.
One of my recent most favorites was Sausage Party. Tell me you saw that one, Jason.
I did. That ending was crazy, though.
What? Pure magic, dude.
Pure magic.
Listen, it's gonna be a great movie. We know it. We're gonna try not to be biased, but we probably will.
We probably will.
Yeah. We'll see you guys after the movie.
Let's get it.
Peace.
I have an idea. Type kissing. Are you 18 or older?
I still don't know how to kiss.
This week's episode is powered by the Feel Good Lab. They've created an all-natural cream that reduces my back pain whenever I wear it. It's non-greasy and the smell vanishes quickly. Live your day the natural way and hit the link in the description and let them know that RSP sent ya.
I have an idea. Pamela Anderson.
Pamela Anderson.
Goodbye.
We are back. Once again, we just left the theaters, but this time around, we're in a brand new set.
Hey,
It's called Evolution, baby.
Evolution, trying something new. Actually, Mr. Brownstein, it's called Preparing for Connecticut Winter.
Come back! Come back!
We took some time, set it up really nice. We hope you guys like it. If you do, let us know in the comments below.
If you don't, let us know in the comments below as well.
Keep it real, guys.
That's right.
But on to the movie,
Yeah.
Good Boys. I have some thoughts about it, Jason.
Yeah.
Some of them good, some of them bad.
What are you doing? That swing is for sexing?
Sure, Look, Seth Rogen, we said in the beginning, was one of our favorite actors, one of our favorite writers, directors. He's funny, he creates funny movies, he's a good writer, good comedic writer. We enjoy him, and I feel I still do after this movie, but I think he's now more been pushed into the category of Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler makes what? It feels like 10 movies a year.
Yes, he does. And he doesn't market anything either.
No.
He just comes out with them.
He just comes out with new movies.
Yeah.
And some good, some bad, some hysterical, some not as funny. But as a fan of Adam Sandler, I watch every single one of them. And I think Seth Rogen, for me, has kind of been pushed into the Adam Sandler category. Because this movie, while it was a Seth Rogen movie, and it was kind of preteen Superbad.
Yeah, it was definitely a preteen Superbad. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's a tween Superbad.
Yeah.
And it was funny. I thought the writing was spot on. Some of the jokes were really laugh out funny, but there was a disconnect.
Disconnect. I kind of got that too. I think that Seth Rogen's big thing is he goes the raunchy route. He likes to
Shock and awe.
shock and all, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about this movie. We all knew what to expect. We're going into a movie with kids,
Yes.
tweens.
Yeah.
They're gonna curse a lot. They're gonna talk about sex, but they're all oblivious to what most of the stuff really means. Once that joke is kind of once he lays the path for that joke about cursing kids, it kind of gets old. Now, not to say that the movie relies on that. However, it starts to take another path, which was good because it didn't rely heavily on the cursing thing, but it is present throughout the entire movie.
Yeah, I mean, Superbad for tweens, it is a good representation of what this movie was. The first opening scene, I felt like I was watching American Pie.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Like the whole dad finds out you're masturbating and it's all this.
I think it might have been a little shout out to American Pie, a little Easter egg.
And maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was an Easter egg to a movie that influenced Seth Rogen's career. Because a lot of his movies kind of are in that same vein as American Pie.
Right.
Even more over the top. And I think that stayed prevalent throughout this entire movie. This kind of raunchy jokes.
I'm gonna go to the party with a beer so everyone knows that I'm cool.
What do you have in your pants?
My penis?
Pull it out.
I also have a big.
I wasn't uncomfortable, but I felt these kids, maybe the kids weren't good actors. Maybe that's what I felt. Maybe I was feeling that these kids weren't believable in these roles.
I think they were somewhat believable, some of it not so much. The thing about the kids, and I think this is what held the movie together, is the overall innocence of the children.
We're bad, we're so bad, we're bad, we're so bad.
What happens when you don't respect women?
I respect women. My mom's my best friend.
What about me?
They were super innocent, and they were kind of putting on the act of not being innocent by cursing a lot, by talking about sex, by trying to be something that they weren't. But that was the whole premise of the movie, and that's what the whole lesson was. Now, not to give it away, but overall the lesson was be yourself, be the person that you are. And I feel like that's what the kids were not doing throughout the movie. And at the same time, for you to say there was a disconnect maybe with the actors, I think that kind of was the point.
We're in 6th grade now. We need to start doing 6th grade things.
I liked the message. To me, the message was, you're gonna grow up. There is a time in your life, and maybe that time for some is in that 12, 13, 14-year-old, where you need to come out of your shell. And there's a literal scene where a mom says to her son, there's a time in your life where you come out of your shell and you search like a hermit crab to evolve when you grow out of your original shell for another shell, to find another shell to live in. That to me was the underlying message. I thought the ending was cute. I liked the love story and the kind of...
The twist on the love story, actually.
Well, the twist of the love story
end.
was a Seth Rogen staple, kind of take this neatly packaged message and then the boy kisses the girl and he puts a little twist on it towards the end where it's funny and amusing.
Right.
And the music was great. I liked the music in the end. That kind of gave, what was it, a foreigner? I wanna know what love is.
I wanna know what love is.
Yeah.
I wanna know what love is.
Honestly, I think they gave away way too much in the trailers as well.
A lot of the funniest parts of the movie was in the trailer.
And that's a shame. And Jason, this is the reason I avoid trailers. And you made me watch the trailer for this one, man, and I regret doing it. It gave away, I want to say 75% of the jokes were given away in the trailers. I think they should have kind of held back a little bit with what they give out. And a lot of movies are guilty of that, giving away the best parts of the movie in the trailers. This is why I'm not watching any more trailers with you, Jason.
Okay, no, fair enough.
I'm not going to do it.
I think in this movie, you're right. I think a lot of the funniest scenes were in the trailer.
Yeah.
And, there was a reason why we watched the trailer. We wanted to get you that little bit that we had in the beginning there to figure out how we could relate that. But it could have been funnier. I see why they did a lot of pre-screening of this movie. They were giving away, you can go see a pre-screening of any movie, really.
Right.
It's not very difficult. You go online, you sign up, and you can get early tickets and advanced screenings. Anybody can, if you know where to look. And I think they did that to kind of test the audience and test kind of the temperature in our society right now for a movie of kids doing these raunchy things. And there wasn't a whole lot of reviews right away. I haven't looked at the reviews. I didn't do any research on this movie. I went into it blind because we love Seth Rogen. And look, I don't regret it, but I was a little disappointed.
Yeah. Overall, it was a coming-of-age tale, kind of like you said. It's the progression from being a child into being a young adult, and how you kind of differentiate yourself from the people that you might have been friends with in kindergarten through 5th grade, and things start to change. You're going through different things. Some might be into girls now, some of them might still be into games. It reminded me a bit of the relationship in Stranger Things.
Yes, that's a good parallel.
Right.
Season 3, Stranger Things, and the kids and that evolution in their maturity and their growth is kind of where this movie is. This is where this movie sits at for the entire movie, and it's ultimately the message. All right, Mr. Brownstein, it's that time.
Rating time, huh?
1 through 5 RSPs. What are you giving it?
So I found the movie highly entertaining.
Okay.
It was fun from beginning to end. I did enjoy the movie. I thought it was very funny. I just didn't find it Seth Rogen funny. Usually he has laugh out loud comedy. The story elements were nice. I get the message in the film. The kids did an okay job. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this 3 RSPs. It's definitely a Discount Tuesday movie. Definitely something you want to check out, but I'm going with 3 RSPs, Jason. What's your rating?
My rating is easy. It's a 2 RSP.
Ooh.
And when I say 2 RSP, for me, I would rent it at $4.99 when it comes out, but prefer it to be a Netflix movie. I think this movie would have been perfect for Netflix. Now, this is probably going to sell a lot and make a lot of money and do well because the theater was packed today. But for me, this movie better suited on Netflix. 2 RSPs.
And remember, follow us on all of our social media at ratings_pending. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page so you don't miss any of our weekly ratings and reviews.
Don't forget to hit that notification bell.
And of course, every single Monday, our podcast comes out. So whether you're at work, on your way home from work, stuck in traffic, doesn't matter. Listen to it while you're making dinner for the kids. Who cares? It's fun, it's entertaining, you're gonna love it.
Streaming everywhere.
We're out.